Alrighty, Proverbs 11. Let's take a look at a few of these. Let's start with number 10. It says, when it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices. And when the wicked perish, there are shouts of gladness. So in both cases, it seems like the city is celebrating. In the case of the righteous person, they're celebrating the accomplishments or the triumphs of that person. In the case of the wicked person, they're celebrating the fact that that person is no longer a part of the community for whatever reason. And I really think back to when Saddam Hussein was captured, and you saw the video of like the people pulling down the statue of him, and they were celebrating. Yeah, they were celebrating because he's no longer in power. And so that's kind of what this is talking about here. Let's look at number 14. It says, where there is no guidance, a people falls, but in abundance of counselors, there is safety. Now, what this is talking about is having wise counsel in your life. Like, you need to have people in your life that you trust, that you love, and that will speak honestly into your situation. People that you can go to them with a problem or a question or whatever, and they can speak life into that situation. They can give you sound advice, good advice. Those are valuable people, and you want them in your life. If you have such people in your life, but they don't really speak life into this, they tell you to do something you shouldn't be doing, don't seek them for counsel. Don't seek them out for counsel. And this says that have an abundance of those people. There's safety in having an abundance of those people. Whereas if you don't have any guidance, a people falls. So if you don't have anybody you can go to ask questions or to seek guidance, chances are you're gonna fall flat on your face. You're gonna make a mistake. That's not always true, but in general, that's the case here. So if you don't have any wise counsel in your life, find those people. Get those people into your life as quickly as possible. It makes navigating this thing called life a little bit easier. Let's move on to the next one. Let's go to, so let's look at number 22. So it says, like a gold ring and a pig's snout is a beautiful woman without discretion. So what's this one talking about? So here's the picture here. You got this beautiful gold ring. It's valuable, it's shiny, it's nice looking, but it's in the nose of a pig. And so Proverbs then contrasts this with having a beautiful woman, but she has no discretion whatsoever. And kind of the idea here is there's so much value, but yet it's wasted. Like, you got the beautiful gold ring, it would look nice, on finger, or look nice, elsewhere, but it's in the nose of a pig. Or you've got this beautiful woman, but there's no discretion there. And for the ladies out there, maybe it's a handsome gentleman, but the guy's got no personality, right? So that's kind of the idea here. Let's look at number 24. So one gives freely, yet grows all the richer. Another withholds what he should give and only suffers want. So the idea here is that, and in general, you'll have people that they have and they hang on to things because they don't want to give, because they don't want the well to dry up, because they're not sure if it'll ever replenish. They're like, I don't know where this would come from if I didn't have it, so they don't give it out. And Proverbs looks down on that. They say, no. Actually, what happens with that person is their stinginess, because of the well being dry, their stinginess actually causes the well to be dry. And compare that with the person that has and they freely give. So there's somebody in need, then and they give to that need, and then somehow God comes along and he provides for that person. And there's biblical principles that state that very thing. And that all goes back to just trusting God. And that we could also talk about tithing as well. Giving to God and just trusting that He'll multiply that. But you've got to have that trust there. And so then let's look at one more. Let's look at number 29. Whoever troubles in his own household will inherit the wind, and the fool will be a servant to the wise of heart. So I don't know if you've ever inherited the wind, but here it is. This is it. It's inheriting nothing, right? It's inheriting nothing at all. So if you bring trouble to your own household, that's going to be your inheritance there. It's a big old pile of nothing. You can try to catch the wind. Maybe you'll accidentally get a leaf or something, but there's nothing there. There's nothing there. And it says that the fool will be a servant to the wise of heart. So the fool is going to be a servant to the wise person. So again, this is a comparison of the wise person and the fool. Obviously, the wise person is the preferred path according to Proverbs, and the fool, this is someone that's going to continually be ridiculed by Proverbs. So be wise, seek wisdom, keep reading Proverbs, and we'll see you in the next video.